We are live on the internet.
I don't know if you're sure about that.
I'm certain. Why would you have any concerns about my certainty?
It's just the inflection of your voice makes me think you're not being earnest with me.
Okay, so the thing that I was watching something on Instagram earlier today, and I it informed me of something I never thought was possible. So where I need this thing so I can see our levels. Okay. Yes, Sergio. Hold on. How ready are you for the Stone Ocean finale? We actually recorded that this weekend. I am editing it as we speak. Well, not as we speak, but that is in the books and approaching release. Shelby had something very funny to say as she passed by. Um,
Not funny
early
enough to share, obviously.
early spoilers. Fantastic. It was fantastic.
Bro, you can't tell me the spoiler.
Right.
I need to catch up and help me understand.
So here's the thing that I learned earlier today was that um,
Re-released episodes behind.
they were talking about different CPUs, and they're like, should I get the Ryzen 7 5800X? And they were like, or the X3D, and I was like, okay, because I have an 8700 or 7800, whichever one of those it is. And they said if you have an AM4 motherboard, yes, you should get the Ryzen 7 5800 X3D, which I do. 7800 is what I have. Okay. 80, 87 is my Intel. I have an 8700K, I think. I can't. But my old machine, what we used to call my broadcast machine when we did everything off of my 2 PC setup, that one is on an AM4 motherboard. So I could upgrade that one to a 5800 X3D. Shelby shouts, hold on, from across the room. Possibly. So these come with yours. It's a package deal. Right. So I was, without doing a full system upgrade, I can get a lot more horsepower out of it, even though I don't need more horsepower out of that machine. But when I do edit on that machine, I would like it, and just to keep it up to date. So that was surprising to me that board would support such a new CPU. Very surprising to me.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So I did a couple of things between streams.
All right.
You remember how the game crashed and I lost a little bit of progress,
Yeah.
but nothing detrimental?
Okay.
I went ahead and collected those again, so those are collected, and we're done with the Spirit Temple until we find Dead Hands.
Okay.
And do you remember a couple of weeks ago I went into the Forest Temple, but I just could not find where that one chest was, and I wandered around for like 30 minutes before I just gave up?
Vaguely.
Well, I went and did it, and it turns out that that chest was that town fairy that I've been so vocal about.
I've heard you say the town fairy numerous times.
So now we have 2 checks in the town, but I'm going to do... There's technically 2 checks in the thing I'm about to go to, but one of them is defeat Iron Knuckle, so I can only do one of the 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have these silly little fellas bust this grave open. And we'll go kill some bats.
So I'm currently on PC Part Picker looking at CPUs that are compatible with my motherboard. There's a pretty good number of these things that are compatible with this board. Hey, Sergio says, could you turn the game? Oh yeah, it is a little bit hot. It's at 50%. That's surprising.
Is it my end?
Now it's just some stuff comes through louder than others. uh, Meg's here. She says, "Yo."
Hey,
Steve's
Meg.
here. Says also catching up on chat. Obligatory Stone Ocean. My favorite thing. Let me see what's in this thing right now. See, I think I have a
And it is a fairy.
2700X. I think is in this thing right now. It is a Ryzen 7 2700X.
I got my last Woodfall fairy.
All right.
So we can
8
go
core,
turn that
16
in.
thread, 3.7 gigahertz.
And this is technically all I can do right now. Because if I light this torch and open this door, I'll have to fight an Iron Knuckle, but I don't have Iron Knuckle.
Gotcha. Right.
So I can't do this.
Thank you very much, Meg, for resubbing.
Hey, thank you, Meg. Any luck finding that object I lost at your house?
Oh, your vape?
Yeah, I had to drop my jewel in her car. And that stinks. I lost my earbuds.
Oh, I didn't know if it was something you didn't want to say out loud. Like, lost the case with both earbuds or lost
Yeah,
an earbud?
I lost the case with both earbuds inside of it.
That super sucks.
Yeah, and those are pretty expensive, so I'm really bummed about it.
You know it is in their house or it is in their car or it is...
I don't know.
Is it possible that it's at a restaurant and gone forever?
We went to a Korean barbecue place.
Yeah, you
I
did.
could possibly have... No. No, it was... Oh, he's not caught up. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to come back here. We went to a Korean barbecue place. They could have fallen out of my pocket there. I don't remember if I brought them with me or not.
Okay.
If they're not at the Korean barbecue place, then they could possibly be somewhere inside their house. Meg said that she already checked both her and Deidre's cars. Those are the only cars I've been in, and they did not see them there. Actually, Meg, can you text me the name of that Korean barbecue place? I'll call them and see if they might have found them.
Is it something where if you were on the premises, you could do like a ping and to see if they're around?
No, unfortunately, I do need to have the case open for them to
Gotcha.
connect
That's
to
what I figured.
to my phone.
Yep.
Iron Age. Ooh. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter if you say that in chat or whatever.
They just said they might have fallen into the couch. If you think
They
so, we
could
can pull it apart.
they could have. That I was sitting at the couch, I was sitting at the table, I was sitting up in the guest room. Maybe the couch. I can't say for certain. But I've been kicking myself ever since I thought about it too. When I was leaving, I was like, I don't remember seeing my earbuds. Ah, they're probably in my backpack.
Right. Yeah.
So I looked a little bit. I thought like I walked out of their house and Meg jokingly said, "Did you forget anything?" And I'm like, I don't think so." And then I got to my car and I'm like, "Wait, I don't remember seeing my earbuds."
Mm-hmm.
So I ran back. It's about to be daytime. Oh no, it just turned 5. It's not about to be daytime. I was like, I don't think I got my earbuds. So I went and checked the guest room and I didn't see it anywhere.
Right.
And so I need 2 bugs, 10 bombs. Hold on. Magic beans 5, blue potion 1, 1 water, 2 bugs, a fish, 10 nuts.
it was more the way you said, if you think so, we can pull it apart. And I just envisioned you like, all right, go get the screwdriver and the hammer. We're gonna take the couch apart.
I just imagine like feral animals just like um but yeah, it got in my head. I was driving, I got about 30 minutes away from their house and I was like, I don't think I have my earbuds with me. So I stopped. I stopped at a gas station because I need gas anyway. And I tore through my whole backpack and I didn't see him. And I was
The echo
like,
gets louder and louder.
yeah. And so I couldn't find him in my car. Texted Meg and said, I think I did forget my earbuds actually. And then the whole drive home, I was like, oh man, ah, dang it.
Yeah. That's it.
Last thing I need is milk. You need some milk. And then I can go into the bottom of the well, but the Majora's Mask version.
Mhm.
You need some milk. All right. I need to put on my Ibito mask. There. Kana Canyon. I was watching videos about how this game has a lot of implied lore and never directly stated.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading a bunch of stuff about this region itself, Icona Canyon.
Okay.
And it was actually pretty cool because like it says that there's a kingdom here and they've fallen into extinction, but like they're saying that it was always like this. Like in all the other regions, they got bad after the Skull Kid fucked everything up.
Right.
But nothing really changed. And when you beat those regions, nothing really gets, or at all the other regions, they get better. Like the poison in the swamp goes away.
Right. Yeah.
The ice thaws in the ice area, and the like crazy storm goes away in the water area. But nothing changes here. This place stays the same. So they were like, why is that? Is it perhaps that it was always bad? And I thought that was a pretty interesting observation.
Yeah.
I mean, the real reason is because they had a really short time to make this game and they didn't really have time to flesh it out. But
Right.
The implications.
Yeah, this came out when I was not really paying attention to games. And I just kind of like, I knew that I liked Ocarina, and there was a new one that looked like Ocarina. And I was like, oh, I remember playing the crap out of Ocarina, so I want to get that one. But I didn't really pay attention to release schedules or like how long it had been since the last one. But that makes sense because I feel like pretty soon after I played Ocarina, this one came out. Like maybe a year or two after I had played Ocarina. But yeah, I don't know.
I didn't play Ocarina when it first came out. I played it, I don't know how long after, but when I found Ocarina, when I found Ocarina, I then heard about this game and I'm like, oh dang, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, I was in the same boat. I played Ocarina and then I didn't have to wait that long for this one.
I feel like I did that with several games, and kind of struck out on every single one of them because I did it with Ocarina to Majora's, and people always complain that like Majora's is not, it's like a half sequel. It's not like its own thing. It relies too much on the systems of Ocarina.
Yeah.
And whereas you compare like Phantom, what's that thing called? Phantom Tracks and Twilight Princess and Sun, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the Wiimote. What's that called?
Link's crossbow training?
No. It has like Sun in the title or something like that. Skyward Sword. That's right. I could not remember the name of it. Those are incredibly different games. And when you look at this, you're like, is this like a mod or like an expansion pack for Ocarina if you don't know better? But I really liked Majora's just because it's the one that I decided to buy. Like, I was introduced to Ocarina, but I made the decision to buy Majora's. And then the same thing happened with Assassin's Creed 3, because I liked Assassin's Creed 2 so much, but I was sort of introduced to Assassin's Creed 2, and then I made the decision to buy Assassin's Creed 3, and that one wasn't great. And then from Mario 64 to Sunshine, and then a lot of people say the same thing about Sunshine. About how like, it's not. It is a different game, but it's not among the best of Mario's. But I
really liked it.
I like it too.
There's a motherfucker in there.
I'm trying to think if there's any 3D Mario that I don't like. There's plenty of the new Super Mario U and new Super Mario Brothers style side scrollers that I'm sort of okay with, but I think that I was struck so much by Mario 64 running around that kingdom that I am completely sold on a 3D Mario. And then Super Mario 3D Land on 3DS. I like that too. Even that was like kind of blurred the lines between 2D and 3D because you could run into the screen.
2.5D.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the games that are like in the Zelda and Mario series that were like the black sheep that a lot of people didn't like.
That's a good way to say it.
I still like them.
Mm-hmm. It says the Sealed Palace ROM hack is really cool. Is that for this or a different game?
I don't know what that is. Please elaborate.
Also, Sergio, I have to ask, did you enjoy my musical add-in to help me understand episode? Because I did it for you. Glad you liked it. Quinn says it's a game someone made based off of Ocarina, but it's like a whole new area. It's in a whole new area. Huh. Sergio says, actually, Clay.
Pushes up glasses.
Deidre, on her way home from New York, saw Stone Cold at the airport.
Oh, that's awesome.
She didn't bother him. She saw him. That's a superstar move right there. You see someone, you smile to yourself, say, "Wow, that's cool for me." And that's all I need to do. Just like, man, I was in the same place as this dude. That's cool for me. It's nothing for him. It's cool for me. I don't need a signature. I don't need a handshake.
One time,
Sometimes you just enjoy those moments for yourself.
one time I went to a concert,
Huh?
a Ninja Sex Party concert,
Right?
and I saw a guy. In fact, I showed him to you before. Do you remember the guy I showed you who played accordion, and he played the like Delfino Plaza song?
I remember you showing me the Delfino Plaza thing. I don't remember the accordion guy at all.
Well, there's a guy I watch on YouTube, who plays accordion, and I saw him.
Okay.
I saw him when I was at the concert. I was walking out back to my car, and I saw him standing outside.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Oh, hey, man, I really like your YouTube videos." And he was like, "Oh, thanks." And then I
Yeah.
walked away.
Yep. That's all it is. That's a cool moment for you, a cool moment for him.
Oh, there's invisible skeleton fellas in here.
Mm.
I can still target them even though they're invisible.
Right.
So it really doesn't do them a lot of good, huh?
Sergio says, "Logan, have you regaled the rest of the CB crew of your indie wrestling outing?"
Oh, no, I didn't.
First off, how was it?
It was freaking awesome.
Not too crowded for your liking?
No, it was in a middle school gymnasium.
Hey, that's where a lot of the business gets done.
So it wasn't too crowded. I had a good time. It was a little bit loud, but fortunately I brought my earbuds that I lost.
While
that
you
have
had
noise
them.
canceling. That have noise canceling stuff in them.
Yep, that's my go-to move. Movies.
I actually stole it from you.
Yep. Any loud event, I will take that pill case with me and pop those bad boys in.
I was like, this seems to work for Clayton, and it worked a lot. It worked real good for Logan
It's
too.
fantastic, yeah.
Wish I had him still.
Big fan.
But yeah, it was great. There was like this whole like drama going on behind me that I had no idea what was happening. But Deidre was paying way more attention to that than the actual wrestling show.
Okay, so not part of the show.
No, it was like some lady stole something from another lady, but she didn't actually. But everybody thought that the lady that was being accused of stealing was annoying.
Oh, so it was a shoot, not a work.
A what?
No, go ahead, keep it moving. This is all terminology for Sergio.
Yeah, it was like this whole thing that I completely missed. And it was fun. It was lots of fun. I would like to go again.
That's cool. Yeah, a dude that I used to work with is apparently very, very fond of small local wrestling shows. He posts pictures of them all the time. He goes there with his son. And I'm like, hey man, I'm glad you like that stuff because there's plenty of it.
When I was a kid, I went with my
supporters.
I went with my dad to a WCW. They came to Gainesville, so my dad and I went and watched it. And it was really cool. And I had a real good time. And but like that was a huge crowded stadium.
Oh yeah. Big pyrotechnics and stuff like that.
I significantly liked this one a lot more.
See, that's how I am with car shows. I like big car shows. I like big events. I really enjoyed Hot Import Nights the 2 times that I've gone. And I like the big car shows that they would put on at the Prime Osborne Center in Jacksonville.
Oh, that's a soul.
Ooh. But I also like
Be a dumb one.
I also
Dead
like
hands.
the small scale ones, to where they're like, all right, this is our second year of doing this. We now have 2 parking lots instead of just the one, and it's like 15 to 20 dudes, usually with some sort of theme, and they're like, all right, we really like Chevys, or we really like Hondas, or we really like Mazdas, but like these small scale ones are really cool because you get to actually walk around and talk to people. Whereas, like at Hot Import Nights, every person you pass is shoving a lanyard in your face and putting NOS NOS energy drink in your goodie bag, and I'm just leave me alone.
Oh, dude. I don't know if it was the school that was like sponsored by Prime or whatever,
Oh yes,
but
probably
there was
was.
I don't know if it was a school or if it was the event, but there was just
Oh boy,
Prime everywhere, and they're giving it out for free at like the opening of the gym.
yeah,
And there was like all these kids running around hopped up on Prime.
yeah.
It was certainly a sight to
That could go
behold.
either way. You know, it could have been the school because kids like
Yeah,
Prime,
because Jake
or
Paul
it could
likes
be.
to target, or Jake or Logan or whoever likes to target children to sell
But
his scams to, so it
also,
makes sense.
I think Logan Paul is a professional wrestler,
He is.
which that ties into the wrestling, so that makes sense. Quinn says, sadly, they increased the price of our local car meet. Increased the price.
I got that town ferry, and for it, I got a ferry.
Shows a strong. Hey, that's the word. He is employed by the WWE. Oh, he is apparently the WWE United States champion.
Oh, brother. So I got the memory pendant. Did that unlock anything for me?
I mean, if there's a career you can make of pissing people off, it's professional wrestling. That's as true as it ever was.
I can't do anything with this because I still need the cafe mask.
Sergio says, thus far, it's been the tradition of me and Deeds taking our guests to shows when they visit around one. I'm uncertain why there was Prime there, but those kids should not have had it, says Sergio.
Yeah, they were a little rambunctious.
I mean, I still don't know what Prime is. Is it an energy drink,
energy
or
drink.
is it a pre-workout, or is it a... What the heck is it?
It's an energy drink.
Oh, okay. Steve says, whichever Paul brother is fighting Tyson, I hope gets Shrek'd.
I would like to think that, but you know, he has a habit of fighting old retired wrestlers and boxers.
He does,
and
but
and coming out on top. So
Mike
it's nice
Tyson
to think about,
is a
but
terrifying boxer.
oh yeah, absolutely, I agree. But
He's, what is he, in his 50s now, and he is still such a dominating
yeah, he's beating people up in airplanes
presence.
and stuff.
Such a dominating presence in the ring.
I wouldn't fuck with him.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, let's turn in this swamp fairy.
Sergio says, fairly certain Logan Paul and Kaisenat are still in trouble with the FTC and or FDA for what's in Prime. Yeah, that's... If there's a... I'm trying to think, what's the easiest food product you could release without with the least concern for regulation? I feel like energy drinks are pretty high up there. Maybe... I would consider a soda in the same kind of thing. I don't know how regulated pre-workout powders are. Or you could do a concentrate So you're like, oh, here's this product, and you're supposed to cut it with 20 ounces of water. Definitely don't only use 4 ounces of water because that's way too
Wink.
concentrated. Steve says, speaking of age, Allison Hannigan, Lily from How I Met Your Mother, and Willow from Buffy turned 50, and I'm only slightly certain she's an actual witch and or vampire. Herbal medicine is a great idea, Quentin. You could do whatever you wanted.
My brain forgot what I was trying to do.
These bath salts make your tub smell delightful, but don't snort them.
I found out recently that bath salts was a nickname for a type of crack.
Oh,
and
maybe
it was an actual like
okay.
Bed Bath
Maybe
and
I'm
Beyond
learning the
bath
same
salts.
thing right now. I've always interpreted it as literally bath salt.
No, it was like like how they called weed Pineapple Express, a specific kind.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Allison Hannigan at 50 and Paul Rudd at whatever age he is.
And Keanu Reeves at 356.
Keanu Reeves at least appears to be aging. He's doing it gracefully.
No,
but
he's growing his hair out and growing his beard out. If he shaves, he's gonna look like he did in The Matrix.
But that's the thing. Like he's got the darkened eye sockets, the crow's feet, the smile,
prosthetics,
the smile lines on his face. He at least appears to have aged from Point Break and Bill and Ted's. Whereas like Paul Rudd still looks like he's in Clueless.
If you gave him a haircut and shaved his beard, he'd look like he did in Bill and Ted.
Right.
Give him a nice bowl cut.
Looked like he was back in Bram Stoker's Dracula. Well, he did Bram Stoker's Dracula. He did what's the Al Pacino lawyer movie? Something Devil's Advocate. He did Constantine. And he did.
Oh yeah, she got.
He did like 4 different, like, sort of devilish occult movies, and I can't remember what there's one that he did. It was Constantine and one other one that was like right there. Maybe I'm thinking of Devil's Advocate, where he was just real hung up on the balance of good and evil. Yes, I remember that. His accent, I don't know what kind of British he was trying to be in Dracula. That's gold. Oh, but it's only one rough in it.
I don't remember if it was 1 rough or 2 roughs. I'm actually gonna Google it because I don't.
Because I remember you told me it was rough and then bark and then bark.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, best to
Doggy races.
Best to not gamble on the dogs.
Majora. Mask. The thoughts of the dogs start with either rough or rough or who whine.
Oh.
These are what determines the general placement of the dogs. Dogs thinking something starting with rough generally finish near the front. Those with rough near the middle, and those with who whine near the end. The precise order the dogs will finish in is random, with the exception of the gold dog and the blue dog. If the gold dog is thinking anything starting with rough, it almost always will win first place.
Fantastic.
With the exception of rough, I should do pretty good today, which is what he just said.
Oh, shoot.
But it is possible, although rare, for it to place 6th or worse.
Okay.
So caution should be exercised in betting even on the golden dog. Once the golden dog has won after saying rough though. It will tend to keep saying rough. It'll keep saying rough thoughts until Link leaves the area. So I should leave and come back and make him say
Right.
something else.
Yep. Okay.
Basically, as long as he doesn't say what he just said, he will almost always finish first.
Yeah. Okay.
Chickens are okay to gamble on,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Rough. Today I should do pretty well. Not exactly what he said. I need to make 150 rupees to get prize. And after accepting the play, Link is instructed to place a bet for the race. Lifting the dog. This will make him the dog's mind to determine. Winning more than 150 rupees in one or more bets without losing a bet in between will win Link a piece of heart. I don't know the prize though. I don't know what the payout is because I basically bet.
Oh, okay.
Payout. If the golden dawn, will caution Link against participating if he's wearing any transformation mask. Arn Link. Triple his bet. So I need to bet 50 rupees to just get it in one go.
Gotcha.
I'm going to do a save state because I can only do this 3 times.
Holy Jesus.
What?
Just saw the Bon Jovi girl from Crush Crush. Looking at my Steam news updates. Apparently there's a live event in Crush Crush with a girl named Bon Jovi.
Hurry up and bring me the doggy that you think is the fastest. This one. Okay.
There's also an update for Helldivers 2 today. It says what's been done in this patch. Fixes to the arc-based weapon. Game no longer freezes when firing arcs from the following weapons and stratagems: arc thrower, arc shotgun, Tesla tower. I don't think I ever had that happen, but that's good that they're addressing it.
No, my doggy's in last place. Well, watch this thing. I love this song. Old doggy is best doggy.
Who was it ever was?
Ray said no yet. Not over yet.
Over. Yeah, gotcha.
Golden doggy took it away. Nice going. No one's ever won over 150 rupees, so I have to give you a bonus prize too. Oh, I got a second Deku stick upgrade. That's pretty neat, I guess.
Egg says I should probs eat dinner. You probs should.
Probs.
It is approaching. It is 10 o'clock.
Alright, so
Gold
all
stick
of
for
that's...
the gold dog.
Gold stick for a gold dog.
And what does that do? Just let you carry more sticks or what?
Yeah, I can hold 30 sticks now instead of 20. Alright. So, For some reason, the tracker's telling me I can't go to the moon. I don't know why I can't go to the moon.
Next, getting it in stereo.
You don't have to yell at me in chat when you still sit next to me, too. Okay. But for some reason, the tracker's telling me I can't quite go to the moon yet. I don't know why. I wish I could get this thing to tell me why certain things are the way they are.
Right,
I mean,
like highlight it and say, hey, or like, what is preventing me from this step?
Yeah, there was another tracker I was using for a different thing I was doing at one point.
Mhm.
And that one did, like, if I highlighted over it, it would tell me what I was missing.
Neat.
Is it Moon's Tear? No. Is it this mask? I'm going to highlight these two masks. 'Cause I'm missing two, right? Yeah, I'm missing two. Okay, it's not the masks. I'm missing the all-night mask and the cafe mask. Oh, look at that. That wasn't cool.
I didn't see it.
It was jelly.
Oh.
Why can't I go to the moon? Do I have the, like, special moon boss remains? Oh, I have the amount set wrong here.
Oh, okay.
I told it boss remains 6, but there are only 4 in the game.
So,
Okay.
so it's not looking for at least 4. It's looking for exactly 6.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
But I fixed that, and now I can go to the moon according to the tracker.
All right, cool. Let's go to the moon.
Not yet. Because I've unlocked Dead Hands.
All right.
So I want to go kill Dead Hands 2 times.
Why 2 times?
Because he exists in the bottom of the well and in the Shadow Temple.
Oh, I thought you meant just like, I'm going to go do this fight twice for some reason.
No. I don't remember the dang song. Ocarina of Time Warp songs. I want to look at a picture of all of the notes. There we go. This is exactly what I want. No? This is the Majora Mask song. Here we go. Left, right, right, A. Left, right, down. He says, I have now just sold the last of my Dogecoin.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get, like 20 cents for 55 Dogecoin?
350.
This fight's going to be a lot easier than it's normally supposed to be because I have the Lens of Truth.
I was going to say, you've got a lot of things you probably shouldn't have.
I don't have a lot of bombs, though. Because normally, you fight this guy twice. The first time... Oh, hello. Startled me a little bit. The first time you're kind of just going blind and you have to have him grab you to come out of the ground.
Oh, okay.
But the second time you fight him, you have the Lens of Truth. So you can see where he's hiding under the ground. And you'll bomb the spot where he is.
This is called
Dead Hands.
Dead Hands. Okay.
And it gave a lot of people nightmares back in the day.
Dead Hand is different than a Wall Master.
Yes, significantly.
Because if you asked me which one was called Dead Hands, I would have told you that the Wall Master is called Dead Hands.
And that I would say is a fair bet. But Dead Hand is significantly scarier.
Steve made $114 for 631 Doge. Originally bought for $25 back in 2021. Hey, that is doing what it's meant to do, and you are wise for getting out when you can. This is the Dead Hands?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever... I say this every time. I have to have seen it, but I don't remember ever seeing this thing.
You have fought in this thing at least twice if you've beaten this game.
Incredible.
Oh, shit. Now I'm out of bombs, so I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Which is let those hands grab me, and then fight off the hand, and then attack the head of the dead hand.
Right.
Like this. What happened? I paused the game.
Let's say, did you, freeze it?
And he doesn't disappear right away either. He sits there and jiggles a little bit. It was trash. It was bombs, which I need to fight dead hands.
There you go. Steve says, I had already sold some back then during the hype and made $100 profit back then. So this was all just holding strong until an upswing. There you go.
I can't believe you didn't hold out while it went to the moon.
Right. They say paper hands.
Paper hands?
Yeah. Well, it's like anybody that was too cowardly to stick with it that had paper hands.
That's funny. You know, back when Bitcoin first came out, I had the thought. I was like, what if I just bought back when it first came out, it wasn't like
Completely in the dirt.
There we go. Yes.
Saw your thinking face.
When it first was pretty cheap, I thought to myself, man, I should buy like $100 worth of this Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And if I had the money to do it, I would have done it, but I just didn't have money back then.
Well, that's what every investor tells you to do. They're like, hey, if you have, whether it's $20 or $200 or $2,000 or $20,000, depending on what your lifestyle is, if you have a pile of money that you could look at it and go, I could throw this amount of money into the river and my life would not change. That's as much as you should ever invest in anything, because there is absolutely no guarantee that it's going to go anywhere. If you're lucky, it stays exactly the same value. It doesn't absolutely plummet. You lose your shirt on it. Rarely do they explode, and if they do, it's not going to be for a very long time. So yeah, that's if you had done it, that would be the right way to do it. Whether it's $5, $500, it's whatever you can completely lose without changing your lifestyle. You should still be able to pay your bills. You still be able to feed yourself. Still be able to have a cushion for any sort of unexpected expenses. You shouldn't dig into your cushion for your investments.
I certainly did not have any extra money back then. I was
Same. Big
broke
same.
AF. Oh, it's a soul. Could this be? Could this be it? Are we beating it tonight? You tonight? No, but I can go beat Volvagia.
I was gonna say that's a boss key. That seems important.
Yeah, I can now fight the Fire Temple boss, which is nice.
Did Knuckles?
And Knuckles. All right, Shadow Temple done. Bottom of the well. Done. I have the Fire Temple boss key.
Tonight!
There it is.
Hasn't loaded for me yet. Why does it do that? That's so strange.
I don't know.
Why is it telling me that the Shadow Temple is not done? Do I not have all the medallions? I do have all the medallions. It's light.
Now Logan argues with
That is indeed a tasty beverage.
Argues
There,
with the
I just heard tasty beverage. I did not hear yeah tonight.
the randomizer.
All right, let's go kill Volvagia. And yeah tonight just loaded.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, that they're different though. One is sound alerts and one is something else.
Yeah, one goes through Streamlabs, one goes through sound alerts.
So yeah, I don't know why the sound alerts.
No.
No, that wasn't even sound alerts. That was the Streamlabs one.
Right.
Yeah, Streamlabs is lagging for me, and I don't know why. I don't even know how to troubleshoot and fix that. Other than just completely deleting my whole OBS scene and building it again.
Steve says, I need that one clip of Carl singing the guitar riff to that song he made. Yeah.
Widdly, widdly, wow.
Boodada, solo. Yeah, it's called I Want to Rock Your Body. And in the parentheses, till the break of dawn.
What is it that the she says to him? She's like, "Oh, you have such a musical talent."
She goes, oh baby, that's rocking.
Yeah, that's it.
But she like gives this wheezing cough in the middle of it. She goes, oh baby, that's rocking.
Oh, that's a different thing that Steve's talking about.
Oh, I don't know that one. I just remember when he got the toupee that wove itself into his brain.
I don't know what show he's talking about. This is a great show.
Fantastic.
Oh, I need the hammer. I don't have the hammer.
Oh, by the way, that song that I was talking about, if it is in fact whether or not it's the one Steve was referencing, there is a downloadable track for Guitar Hero to play that song. And it plays as Carl singing it while you play the notes.
That's awesome.
It's like 25 seconds long. Yeah, the widdly wag.
Ouroboros. you find yourself in a situation where rocks are falling all around you, you're less likely to get hit if you hold still.
Yeah. Look up. If you don't see a rock coming towards you, you're fine.
That was very rude of you, Dwagon. Missed. Wagon.
Go back to burninating the thatch roof cottages.
He can't turn sharp enough to hit me, so if I just stand in the middle of his circle, he literally can't do anything.
That's funny.
This is not a hard boss fight, it just takes a while.
Baby Dwagon.
Wagon.
Steve says Link is a time wizard.
It's just true.
Lynx is a time sweeper. Link is a time wizard. And
This
Lynx is an Atari game console.
Hey, I got $100 for that. And a bottle of potion. Oh, wait, that was the larger magic upgrade. That's actually pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Where's my magic bottle? There it is. Bang. I need to do the one down here also. I don't know where it is at the bottom. Whatever.
Eve has just found Girl Scout cookies. Where have you found them?
How did you not know about Girl Scout cookies till just now?
Today I learned Girl Scout cookies.
He holds up a Thin Mint. Have you tried these? Holy crap! I can't believe I discovered this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cannot do anything else in Ocarina of Time right now.
Ow.
That's frog. I can't do any of this stuff till Dot dies. I can do... Oh, I can do this. The secret shrine where I fight Wizrobe. And I can go fight Wizrobe twice in the Snowhead Temple.
Yeah, you now have larger infinite magic.
I know.
Now you have
I can
more.
do infinite magic more. Oh, right. I'm sitting here trying to warp, but I need to be a kid.
He forgot he had them, the blessing/curse of working at a grocery store.
He finds them in his pantry, and he's like, what is this discovery?
I've heard tell of this legend.
All that information is useless to me. All right. Okay, so I need to go to Iconic Canyon. Hopefully I don't have to defeat all 4 of the mini-bosses again. I can just fight the Dinalfos. Not Dinalfos. Wizrobe and just be done with it. But we know that that's not what's going to happen. Where's the Stone Master? Whenever I time those, I feel so cool, but
Mhm.
I very often don't nail them.
Steve said he heard the treasure chest sound from Zelda when he found his Girl Scout cookies. My tag-alongs.
Did I tell you about the new setting I found
No.
where they made every single piece of grass, every single breakable
that,
pot,
yes.
every single
I didn't know
freestanding
what
heart piece,
we're
or
talking about. It's like new setting on your phone, on your
no,
computer, on your
every freestanding
smartphone
rupee, like
app.
every single one of those would be a check.
Wow.
And I tried it a little bit, and it's just like so much.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna kill just the Wizrobe and see if that's good enough for him. I believe this is the Wizrobe one. It is. Like his little dance. Oh, I missed him. Missed him again. I have like a limited amount of time to find the real one.
Yep.
But if I wait too long, I might as well just keep moving. There he, no. Yeah, he's back here, but I'm not close enough.
Do the bolero of fire and send out the fireball here.
There's a little trick to this if you're doing it in a dungeon.
Okay.
Because you can use the mini-map, and the mini-map will literally tell you which one is the real one.
Oh, really?
Get wrecked, dweeb. It's trash. Alright, let's see if that was good enough to... Wizrobe. Hey, it's the dungeon map for the dungeon I literally just finished. It played the Steve found Girl Scout cookies in his pantry sound. I'm probably gonna have to fight all 4 of them, though. Yeah. Unfortunate. I mean, most of them are pretty easy. It's just one of them's kind of annoying.
Right.
They're just... Oh, no, I cannot. Is this the annoying one? I think it is. think I hit him. He made a noise.
Like hit him instead of the bubbles.
Yeah. Because he's got his little fucking eyeball out.
If you did a jump attack, you'd probably glance off.
Yeah,
him.
but it'd be impossible to hit him. I just hit him again.
He's way down there.
Oh, got him. Silly Clayton, these are bubbles.
Yeah, my mistake. Obviously.
They're called... Talpestrins.
God, yeah.
Obviously.
Right.
This is that, like, purple ninja guy I told you about.
Okay.
That you were like, I vaguely remember that? The golden mask.
Right. Okay. I that hopping attack, I remember. Reminds me of Yoshimitsu in Soul Calibur. He hops towards you on it.
Alright. All 4 of those mini bosses are done. He's gonna give me a chest now. And it is... garbage. And of course I fall in the water and not a killer. I can go to, oh, that was weird. I can go to Snowhead Dungeon. Dungeon map for the Shadow Temple. Why are they putting the maps in the trash boxes? I guess they're bigger. They're not small, so the bigger ones are compasses and maps and such.
I guess.
It's the only thing I can think of. So I need Iron Knuckles for those. I can go to Snowhead and fight Wizrobe 2 more times. I don't know exactly where they are, but there are 2 different Wizrobe enemies in Snowhead. Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
don't need them. Yeah.
But other than those 2 Wizrobes, there's actually a check I can do on the 3rd night. I think. I know where one of them is. I know where one of the Wizrobes are. One of them is at the very top, where I normally get the boss.
Okay.
What's the lullaby? Lullaby. Oh, here's a list. I just found a picture of all of the songs in both games. That's a handy resource. Goron's Lullaby. That was having the same issue with Pot Sanity because the regular pots hold maps and heart pieces in them. Don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off. Don't fall off, don't fall off. Ah, I freaking fell off. And I super fell off that time. Is this how the game ends? I can't even make it onto the friggin'. All right, if I have the map for this dungeon, which it looks like I do, I should be able to just see right where he is. It's on the second floor to the left. All right. Make my way to the second floor, which I do by how exactly? Oh my gosh. I'm getting impatient and then I hit the button like 40
Yep.
times.
That's what happens. Alright, I do believe I am going to need this. I'm going to go ahead and extend these little guys up. Wow. One punch link. Is this the way up? It wasn't. Okay, so that's not the way up. Is this the way up? I think I can get up. I think. Dang, not tall enough. Can you put on a different mask to be taller like you did in that other place?
That's what I just tried to do with the Zoro mask.
Oh, okay.
I think I just need to go on one of these side doors.
But it says tall god could make it.
Good. But somebody forgot to turn that setting on. Not gonna name any names, but
Hmm.
their initials are LM. There we go. Now I'm up.
Terribly disappointed in Lil Mama.
Hello, Mama. You should have whispered in her ear. All right. So now that I'm on the second floor, I need to go directly across from where I am. I can do over here. Oh. I need to be over there. I mean, I guess I could do the other one first and then, like, drop down to it. Hurt myself on the way down.
Yeah.
Excuse me, fellas. All right, yeah. The first whiz robe is through here. Use light arrows because they do way more damage than regular arrows. And they're basically free from magic, so... It's actually the second whiz robe, not the first, as I had previously stated.
Right.
Now, if you watch on the minimap, there'll be a little red dot where he actually is.
Okay, looking. Yep, sure enough.
The ones in the dungeons are way easier. It's trash! Well, it's big, so it's a map or something. But it's basically trash! Oh, it's not even anything. It's 20 bucks. Well,
$20, $20.
I was about to say. So how the frick do I get down to that other one? It's on the west side. Am I there? Oops. Nope, I need to go down one more floor.
Princess, I think the size of the chest is dependent on the size of the chest it's replacing.
No, I checked this. I didn't use that.
Actually, you're wrong.
Oh wait, that might be the. That might be the key. key here. It wasn't. There we go. This is the first time you're supposed to fight a Wizrobe. There are only like 4 of these little platforms and not rooms full of them.
Right.
Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. Please be something. No, it's trash. Dang it. All right, there's a check I can do in Clocktown, I believe, on the final night.
Hmm.
But I don't know if I need to. It's basically the big bomb bag check. Which you can get one of 2 ways. One, you can not save the old lady at midnight, which I did not do on this cycle, and
Okay.
buy it from the curiosity shop on the 3rd night.
Okay.
Or you can save the old lady at midnight on the 1st day and then buy it for a significantly cheaper price at the bomb shop. But I don't remember seeing it anywhere, and to be honest, I'm not even sure if I really did it. So I'm gonna go to the curiosity shop and see what time it opens. 10 p.m. And that's on the 3rd night. Let me double check, make sure there's nothing else I can do anywhere else before I basically scrap this whole timeline. The Stockpot Inn, I can't do any of that stuff. I can't do anything at the milk bar. Can do something at the milk bar. Do I have the cow hat? On night 1 or 2 at 10 p.m., I can do a performance with all 4 masks. Okay, I'm glad I checked that because I can do that. Although it's orange on my tracker map for some reason, which usually means you could do it, but maybe not. But we can do that. Then we can go check the curiosity shop on night 3, and then go to the moon. We can go see Steve's missing Dogecoin while we're there.
There you go.
Go ahead and just return the flow of time to normal. Oh, by the way, there's a setting in the new ones where the time will automatically be on slow mode. You don't need to change it every cycle.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Which I prefer. All right, so now I need it to be the next night, and then it needs to be 10 p.m. Which is in 4 in-game hours. I really hope that freaking soul is on the moon. Because if it's not here, or in the curiosity shop, then it has to be on the moon. I've done everything else.
Quentin would be the one to tell you if it is or if it ain't.
The moon has time flow as I check this stuff. Trial link chest. Is that? There's the fierce deity mask, which I cannot get, although the tracker's saying I can. The beans could be spilled. I don't want to spill the beans. Speaking of beans, it could be, maybe this was a cheeky hint, but it could be magic beans for Ocarina of Time, and then I can get all those plants and get a few checks that I couldn't get without it.
Right.
The tracker's saying I can get the First Deity mask, even though I'm missing 2 masks. So I don't know what that's about. But there's the Deku trial, which has a piece of heart. Goron trial, which has a piece of heart. Zora trial, which has a piece of heart. And then there's the Link chest, 1 and 2. And then Link HP. I'm guessing whatever the twin mold trial is, they're calling the Link trial Link chest. Trial Link HP. Trial Deku, trial Goron, trial Zora, trial Link. I also need to remember to throw all these rupees into the bank before I go to the moon. Alright, a little over an hour left in game. I wish, and it probably does, but I don't want to start jamming on function keys, but I wish this game had or this emulator had a fast forward.
Oh, like ramp up the game speed.
Yeah. Let me see if there is. What is this? Project 64? Project 64 fast forward button. Speed up button in version blah 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 blah. It looks like there is a button, but I might need to set it up, and I have to close the game to set it up.
Ah.
Which I could just do a save state and then do that, but you know what? It's almost 10 o'clock anyway, so.
It is.
And then we need to wait till 10 o'clock tomorrow night, too. He says, "You're a member, come in." I always liked this little thing because it's the only time you can see all 4 transformations on one place.
Mhm. I was looking at the stuff at the Stockpot Inn, but I can't do any of it. I always wondered if the song that I'm going to be playing when I get all 4 parts in is like a reference to another Zelda thing that I'm just not aware of.
I don't recognize it if it is.
Yeah. I certainly don't.
Ballad of the Windfish. That's not how the Windfish song sounds.
It could have made a reference to Link's Awakening. Says
Yeah,
Carmen.
that's what the Windfish was. The Windfish was in name a reference to Link's Awakening, but I don't recognize the song from Link's Awakening.
Or knowing Nintendo, it was a reference to a game from 40 years prior.
Yeah. All right, I have the last fairy from Great Bay, so we can do that check.
Okay.
Trying to remember exactly where it is. I think I have the general. I think I generally remember where it is. Hate likes. I think it's just over here somewhere. Maybe it's over there. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I could be doing? While I'm doing all this, I could set it to the third night.
Yeah.
And let time flow. But I'm a dummy and didn't think about it till I was literally done with what I was trying to do. I think this is it? Question mark? Yeah, that's it. All right. 15 straight fairies. Magic Beans OOT! That opens up several things in Ocarina of Time.
Well, that's perfect timing.
Was it all 10 beans? I think it was a bundle of beans. Okay. In OOT, I can now do one thing in the forest and one thing in the desert. Let me do that curiosity shop thing.
Okay.
And then I will go to the moon and we'll do more stuff next week on the moon. Because the moon stuff's gonna take a minute, so doing that on a fresh stream would be optimal. On to the final day. 24 hours remain. All right. So now we wait for 10 p.m. on this day. What is... I don't know how much this thing's going to cost, so I'm going to pull out several rupees. You would think it would be 10 because I made everything be 10, but it might be its usual 900 rupees, which is what it costs in vanilla.
Right.
Draw. $608. You charged me 4 rupees to take money out. Yeah, I think typically this is the all-night mask. No, wait. No. I already got the all-night mask. Do I have the all-night mask? Oh, beans, I can't remember if I have the all-night mask.
I would have believed you a few seconds ago. You sounded so convinced.
Because if you stop that guy from robbing that old lady, instead of having the bigger bomb bag here,
Right.
he would have the all-night mask.
Right. I remember you saying that.
But I don't remember if I did that or not. I have it checked off, but I don't trust my own checks anymore. It'd be 500 rupees for the all-night mask. I don't think it would be this expensive. But I'm taking it out just in case. Just in case. So we can go to the moon. After I put the rest of my rupees back in the bank. I believe the beans were the last thing I need to collect in OOT. No, I have a slingshot upgrade. I have Zelda's letter. And I have 2 more spiritual stones. If I find all 3 spiritual stones, I can get the check that would normally give me the Song of Time and the Ocarina of Time. That'd be 2 items right there. But I'm like in the home stretch now, and I have not found any more spiritual stones. But I'm now doubting whether I've done the all-night mask check, and I'm fairly certain I haven't done the bigger bomb bag check. We will see at 10 o'clock what's going on in here. Oh, Moon's Tear. That's pretty good. It's a bomb bag. It wasn't. Check the bargain. 10 rupees. I didn't need 999. All right, so what does Moon's Tear do for me? I didn't even realize I didn't have that. Oh. There's a guy in literally around the corner that I can give that to and then finish that check also. On the way to the moon. All right, deposit rupees. $989. I wish there was a setting I could check, although it would be too cheesy with the infinite magic.
Mm.
I wish there was a setting I could check to like not lose all of my stuff during the cycle. But the infinite magic
Yeah.
with Chateau Romani, that'd be too cheesy. Unless unless they made like a progressive upgrade to magic where you have small magic bar, big magic bar, infinite magic.
I could do it. I thought you were going to say, like, pick one or the other. Infinite magic or the other thing you were saying.
That would be another reasonable setting. I need Moon's Tear.
There. Once again, Quentin says there is with the regular randomizer. I don't think they added it for the crossover game.
Yeah, another thing in the regular randomizer is using bugs to dig out items from soft soil patches,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm honestly pretty glad they didn't add because I don't know where all the soft soil patches are. Hey, speak of the devil, look at that. Still not really any good to me until I find the third one, but hey, 2 down, 1 to go. All right, so I can say Bomb Shop is all the way done. I can say Blocktown Business Scrub is done. We're going to the moon. Because we can do all the moon stuff, and we could beat Majora and be halfway done with the finish the game requirements.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what'll happen when I beat Majora. Because when I was setting it up, I could literally change like what is the win condition.
Oh.
And like the one I set up was beat Majora and Ganon. Like that wasn't something I've just decided I want to do. That was like the win condition when I like printed the seed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if the game is just gonna like barf me back out on day 1, and then what'll happen when I beat Ganon after that. I'm very curious about how the end of this works. Why'd they spit me out here? Oh, I think the main game does that too. They just skip the cutscene where the clock ticks down.
Right.
Oh, he just told me where I find the Oath to Order. So I could have come up here and checked where the Oath to Order was. Left, down, A, down, left, A, up. All right, and now I'm on the moon. Well, this is awkward. All right,
Remember,
so this.
we need to leave something to play for next time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything here. I'm just.
Okay.
I'm about to do the outro. I used to like get infinite magic and go to the moon, and just like haul ass as a Goron through here. Kill the children. All right, well, that's gonna do it for us. We are in an excellent place to pick this up next week because there's a bunch of stuff to do here. If you like what you see, the follow is free. Make sure you follow us on Discord and Threads so you can see what we're going to be playing this day/week. We also have 2 YouTube channels, one for our old edited videos, one for our VODs that go up 5 years after the stream ends. If I keep dragging my feet on that, it's going to be 6 years after the stream ends. Speaking of Discord, go in there, check out some of the cool stuff we have in there. I've been putting a lot of food stuff in there. I made steak bites with asparagus. Post a picture of that today.
Mm-hmm.
Garlic butter sauce on them too. Other than that, we'll be back tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is it Helldivers tomorrow?
It's Wednesday, so I believe it should be, but let me make sure.
Let me check. Yes, it is Helldivers.
That's what I thought.
All right. So make sure you support democracy by coming back tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not, I will report you to the nearest Super Earth
Representative.
representative, and they will have you corrected.
Right.
Tell divers every day. All right. That's it. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good night.
Good night.